What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to the Spirit Project. My name is TJ. I'm the host. Before this video gets started, I do want to talk about a couple things on why I've been MIA lately. And basically, I'm going to do this for my personal channel as well. So, a lot of crazy stuff has been happening in my personal life. And by mean crazy, I mean just a lot of personal issues that I got to deal with. And unfortunately, with what's been going on, I haven't really been able to produce and make a lot of movies or videos for that matter, and do investigations. I mean, basically, it's been a really rough couple months, and I hope it just gets better. I mean, I've been working a whole lot, and I really haven't had time to post videos or make podcasts for that matter. I mean, I've been doing podcasts on my phone because I've been so busy working, and I just hope one day I can just drop everything and continue making content, But probably in the next month or so, we will be picking this channel back up again because I'm going to be taking a quick hiatus on this channel. I'm going to do one video just for today, and then I'm just going to go back to my personal channel because October's right around the corner, and there's something I want to do for my personal channel, so I hope everyone enjoys what's to come. Also, like I said, probably in the next week or a few weeks, maybe in the next month, I'm going to be doing a lot more investigations. I'm going to be doing Dog Kennel Road, Brandywine Park, the Devil's Den, and possibly a few more other locations that I have planned. Hopefully I can score a few things, but yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that's been going on in my personal life, and I just want to talk to you guys about. That's why I've been MIA, but this is going to be the last video before the hiatus, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And we're going to be talking about Disney World because I read a really interesting subreddit on Reddit earlier I want to talk about. But yeah, this is going to be the last video before our little month hiatus, and then back November we're going to be picking up the Spirit Project all over again. And also this channel is going to be we're going to be doing a lot more storytelling and maybe calling random numbers, who knows. We have a lot of stuff planned for you guys. But that's going to be it for just a little intro. Hope you guys enjoy it. Now let's get on with the actual video. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Spirit Project. My name is TJ, your host. How's everyone doing on this beautiful day? Now, on today's video, we're going to be talking about Disney World. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Disney World, the happiest place on earth, right? Everybody goes there. Kids, families, football players after they win the Super Bowl. But there's actually a horror behind Disney World. I'm going to talk to you guys about it. But before the show starts, if you guys are new, make sure you like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications if you want more content like this. We're going to be doing a lot more storytime videos mid-November, like I said earlier in the intro. Also, I want to plug this guy's podcast in, the Scarecast, Mad Mike. Great podcast. I listen to him all the time. He's actually the one who turned me on to Disney Channel horror stories, to be brutally honest. And basically, he has about 3 or 4 episodes about Disney World that are really pretty scary. I mean, it gets you thinking a lot too. I do have a few notes written down about what I want to say. So if I do look down at these, just let you know, there are some notes that I have. So Disney World, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of the backstory on it right now. Roll the clip. What more can I say? It's the happiest place on earth. Sun is shining, people are having fun, kids are screaming, everyone's smiling. But the one thing that I can't understand is the dark side of Disney World. Now, many people have claimed to seeing ghosts, satanic cults, strange anomalies, UFOs, and much more. Now, a lot of people who've worked at Disneyland previously, they have basically said they can't say anything bad, because if they do, one of two things could happen. They either go missing or they see silhouettes of Mickey Mouse lurking in the corners of their home. There's also been a report that the castle is haunted as well. So my question is Disneyland really what it is? Are there strange elites out there? I don't think we'll know. Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. Go and have fun, but watch out. Evil, elites, human trafficking, ghosts, aliens, whatever's out there, could be lurking around the corner at this very moment. So basically, Disney World, happiest place on earth. There are a lot of strange things that have happened there, and I'm going right off of his podcast. So basically, there's been instances of ghosts, UFOs, human trafficking, and cults. And basically, that is really all that is it. But a lot of people don't know the story behind what really goes on after hours at dark. According to a Reddit post, this guy was an operator, and he worked on the attractions after hours at night. There was one night he was walking. There was one night he was going to work, and one of his coworkers told him, "The boss wants to see you." The man who was working, who just started there, he thought about it. My manager's on the other side of the park. I really do not want to walk over there at this hour. The guy decides, you know what, whatever, I'm just going to go walk over there anyways. As the guy walks over there, he sees approximately about 10 men in a circle with black robes on, and they were performing a satanic cult. The guy called out for about 2 or 3 days, just because he couldn't unsee what he already saw. At this moment, he knew that there was something going on in Disney World that he didn't want to know. Upon returning to work, his manager did ask him, "Why did you leave?" And he said, "You would think I'm crazy if I told you what I just saw." The manager said, "Try me." He told the manager about the satanic cult that he saw, and the manager, his face turned white. He knew what was going on, and he said, "Look, whatever goes on in the park after hours, we're not a part of. We don't really care what goes on, because at this point, it's out of our control." There's also human trafficking going on at Disney World. I don't know much about it, but in the story that I'm going to tell you later on in this video, you're going to understand why human trafficking is going involved. There's also underground tunnels too. And the underground tunnels aren't really scary, but essentially the underground tunnels are for other actors or actresses that are going pretty much down the street or down the other side of the park to basically, put on a show for guests and whatnot, which I think is pretty scary itself. But there was one story in particular that I saw. A guy went into an underground tunnel, and he saw this door where he wasn't supposed to be in. Upon returning to the underground tunnel, he saw a room that says "Do not enter." When he entered in the room, he saw a life-size person. And when he was walking around the room that he wasn't supposed to be in, the life-size person said, "Please help me." It turns out the kid, that life-size person that was chilling there, was badly wounded. And he was a real kid. The guy ran for his life. And basically, he was on the run. And he's been seeing a lot of Mickey Mouse silhouettes in the curtains of the hotels that he's been staying at. The Cover-Ups of Death. Now this is also a weird story that people don't talk about. Now, a few months ago, actually a few years ago, there was a death of Pluto, of an actor who played Pluto. Disney World covered that up. A few people died on Space Mountain, a few people died on other rides. Disney has covered it up. And to me, it makes me really weary, because like, what happens if somebody actually dies on at Disney World? What are the protocols? Well, essentially they have a loudspeaker that broadcasts through the entire park that says, "Arts and Crafts is going to go on for another 4 hours." So, is Disney World really covering it up? I don't know. I don't know what else to think about with that. 2 Mickey Mouses. This story actually kind of freaked me out. So essentially, I read a story on Reddit earlier, and it said 2 Mickey Mouses. If you see 2 Mickey Mouses at the park, and one of them doesn't have, see-through, like a see-through eyes where the where the eyes are, if you can't see through that, call the cops right away. And to be brutally honest, I have read a lot of stuff about 2 of everything at that park. So essentially 2 Mickey Mouses, 2 Minnies, 2 Goofies, 2 Winnie the Poohs. And this is where the story that I'm going to talk about comes in. There are men in black polo shirts and khaki pants watching you and monitoring you. They are called the Disney Elites, and this is a true story. If you're at Disney World, it's magical, nothing really is happening there, you're having a good time. But if you see 3 or 4 men with black polo shirts and tan khakis, you know you're in trouble. There was a story about this man who was a Disney elite, and he left that job because of what he experienced. These parents said that there were 2 kids, or 3 kids. There were 3 kids that went missing. So he went back to the camera, to the surveillance room, checked on the cameras. He saw the 3 kids that were described to the parents. It turns out the one co-worker he had, the one elite that he had, took 3 of the kids and put them into a different room. The guy who was a former elite went down to the room to go see where the kids were. They were nowhere to be found. The guy, his co-worker that took the kids, was watching him and monitoring him, his every move. At this point, he basically, the co-worker basically held him up at gunpoint, and the former elite got away some way, shape, or form. They didn't really explain it, but he got away from the guy. And the one crazy thing is, he quit his job, the kids were never found, and the Disney elite is still out there. And the one random thing is, when he posted this on Reddit, his post got deleted, then he reposted it and he kept seeing Mickey Mouse silhouettes everywhere, wherever he went. And he moved out of state a couple months ago, so he's been being followed. He's being followed by these elites that work at Disney World. Disney World also has, parks that have been abandoned for a couple of years, and people have swam to that, abandoned park just to see what it looks like, and people haven't come out alive. It's crazy. But the Disney elites are real, and they are watching and monitoring your every move, and they are conducting human trafficking, and we just don't know it yet. I've also read a lot of reports about former Disney employees saying that they have been hunted down for exposing the secrets at Disney World. So my question is this: is Disney World not what it is all hyped up to be? Should we be scared every time we go to Disney World? Should we be worried? I don't know. But yeah. There's a secret going on at Disney World that I want to find out. And I'm intending to find out what it is. Hopefully I can find out in the next few months. Hopefully I can find out in the next year. But I will find out what's going on at Disney World. And one night I'm going to attempt to spend the night there. I mean, you even got ghosts walking around Disney World. I remember seeing a video about Walt Disney's ghost, or it probably wasn't, but he was walking, and they caught it on camera. And they also say there's ghosts in the castles, and people have also spreaded their loved ones' ashes in Disney World. So Disney World has a pretty haunting experience, and they have elites there and a whole bunch. But what is Disney World really up to? Are there Mickey Mouse silhouettes really popping up? The world may never know. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you smash that like and subscribe, turn on post notifications for more content like this. This will be our last video before we come back in November.